Hi, welcome to 5 Minutes News. Here we are to talk about the most important news of the week. I am Fernanda.
And I am Frida.
Well, in today's news, we have that Mr. Obama went to Seoul to have a meeting with the G20.
He went to Asia and not only visit Seoul, he also visited another countries as Indonesia, India, and South Korea.
Yes, we noticed that when he visited these countries, he decided to make like good things and to say good things to them. Like when he went to India, he congratulated the government and he said that India is considered as emerged power, not an emerging one.
Yeah, also in South Korea, he was willing to create a treaty to exchange beef and cars, but it wasn't accepted. And in Indonesia, when he went, he was accepted by the people because he took advantage that he lived in there in his childhood. So all the people were like really supportive in that sense.
Yes, and we also notice that as China is the biggest power in that region and United States is competing with that country, we could say that Barack Obama is trying to have more influence in that area.
And it's very interesting that he's using like different techniques, like to some they to like talk really good, saying that it's emerged. Also like going to his people and not only in political level.
Yeah. And that's what we can say. He also in a speech he said that a country with no freedom of expression is expressing like more poverty level, and he obviously was talking about China, and that's what we noticed in today's news.
He's not trying to he's trying to take power from China from being that potential country in that
Area.
And
Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching us here on
5
5 Minutes News.
And now we're going to with Carlos and Sophia.
From 5 Minutes News. Today we have an interesting topic. U.S. is deeply disappointed with Israel and with its construction plan. So the Secretary of State Hillary Clinton said on Wednesday in the United States that they were disappointed with Israel's decision to build new housing units in sensitive areas of East Jerusalem. This announcement was counterproductive to our efforts to resume negotiations between the parties. Clinton made the remarks at the joint press briefing with Palestinian Authority Prime Minister, where she announced an additional $150 million in aid to the Palestinian Authority. Fayyad appeared at the briefing via remote video conference from Ramallah in the West Bank. So Clinton said that she hopes that the peace talks will continue, and she also said that United States will keep working to resume negotiations to address the housing issue.
Hi, I'm Carlos from 5 Minutes News, and today I have a very interesting topic for you. The Cabinet of Israel approved a plan to permit immigration to the country of around 8,000 Ethiopians that they say that they have vincles with Jewish. The Cabinet of Israel approved a plan to permit immigration to the state of around 8,000 Ethiopians that supposedly they have Jewish vincles. The people to whom will be permitted the entrance of around 4 years will be only members of the community of Falash Mura. The ancestors of the Falash Mura turned from Judaism to Christianism, and this is why they are not eligible to immigrate to Israel under the law of their return. Nevertheless, the First Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that Israel has a moral compromise to try to resolve this.
So along this semester we learned so many things. We learned how the world and all the countries has to negotiate to have a better economy and be stable economically, and all the problems, and we we only hope that peace comes through all the world and no more wars like there are in Arab or Israel, and we hope all the countries have a better economy for the next years. We also learned how to work in teams. It was good for me. Thank you.
And this is my reflection about the project. Well, while making the videos, I had the opportunity to learn more about the situation of different countries. I remember the first video, it was about China and as an emerging power, and I also could learn how United States is feeling about it and what it's trying to do to improve the situation of his country. I also learned the importance of diplomatic relations and how important is that countries develop this ability to have treaties and different agreements with other countries to be able to develop and to grow as a nation. So I was really happy with the project. I did like, and I did like feeling that I was knowing what was going on in the world in different areas, and I did like, and thank you.
Hi, this is my reflection, and well, first I want to say that I really like that some topics from the class were always related with the things that I saw in the news, like things that we saw or countries that we were seeing in the through the semester were appearing in the news. So I felt that I knew some part of their history or the things that were occurring in those places. But sometimes I get really stressed when I didn't understand the news that were appearing in the web page. So I like really needed to read it deeply to understand them. But I think that I learned to analyze and to connect the ideas that were in class with the things that are happening in the real world, like the development of China, the development of Germany, things that are related, and that all is based on dialogue, political dialogue, economic, and we will always face it. So we must understand it to be in touch with other countries.
Hi, I'm Carlos, and well, this is my reflection of the project. Well, when it started, when no. Hi, I'm Carlos, and this is my reflection for the project. Well, when the semester started, I remember that I told Mr. John that I found sometimes difficult to make all the posts, all the videos, because sincerely I'm not quite interested about all these things that are happening around the world. But while during the semester, while reading news, reading the news that were given to us in Mr. John's class, while studying all these conflicts, I found that it was really interesting. Some things I liked, for example, the last topics that we saw about the Israel and Palestinian conflict. I found it very interesting, and it's important because it's something that is happening today and has happened since years and still continues. So I can say that after all this time, I find that all these news, all these topics, all these things that are happening are very important, and that's why I learn.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play?
This is all for today. Thank you for watching us on
5 Minutes News.